North Melbourne arrived to face West Coast for the first time in a finals match in Western Australia. The Kangaroos had just 2 wins in the previous 11 at this venue and had Daniel Wells, Nathan Grimer and Sam Wright back from injury. West Coast had won the previous 3 clashes against North, and there was a king-size salute to Dean Cox, who reached game number 250. The Eagles recall Quinton Lynch and defender Eric McKenzie. A booming kick from the big Q was well collected by Josh Hill for the opening goal, before Jack Darling maintained his record of kicking a goal in every game this season.
Kick is on the way, and he does that to good effect.
It was part of the Eagles' surge midway through the opening quarter, when they booted 4 goals in 5 minutes. Andrew Embley's long-range beauty followed by a coast-to-coast attack for a 27-1 lead.
1 bounce, 2 bounces. Can he kick the goal? He goes. How's that? End-to-end footy. It doesn't get much better than that.
77 games without a goal. This became a new adventure for Eric McKenzie.
So he's 0 and 77 no longer. Have a look at the response. They know, he knows. They've got 5.
For the first time this season, the Kangaroos had a goalless quarter.
Off the ground by Wells. A bit of luck. A bit of
Darling had 3 of the Eagles' 7 before the first change.
Kick is on the way, and through it goes.
Scott Selwood and Will Schofield missed their ruse man and left each other spread-eagled.
That's a heavy knock.
North hit the post for the 3rd time to make it 5 points for the game. Bo Waters injured his leg without making contact with a rival and was allowed to come off around the boundary line, while Lynch booted West Coast into the 50s.
Well done, McGinnity gave it to Lynch, who snaps and kicks a goal.
A little over 7 minutes from half-time, a mistake led to the Kangaroos first.
Brennan, loose ball, Campbell. Well, there you go. Long time coming.
A field day for Darling, notching his 4th major, before the Eagles added a 7th name to the score sheet.
Gathered now McGinnity. McGinnity snaps and kicks a goal.
At half-time, West Coast 11-8-74, North Melbourne 2-8-20, the Eagles' highest ever first-half score in a final. Lockie Hansen opened the second half scoring, before the flick-on from Cox manufactured the groundwork for the Eagles' reply.
Cox to Schofield, across now to Kennedy. Kennedy lines up, and what's he done? He's kicked a goal.
The Kangaroos' desire to score left them exposed to the counter-attack, and West Coast cashed in.
He loves the goal, Embley. They've done it again.
In North's best quarter so far, we saw the sharp work which carried the Kangaroos into the top 8 after a 4-year absence.
And Petrie takes the mark, plays on immediately. Harvey outside the 50, open goal, and he puts it through.
North outscored the Eagles in the quarter, kicking 6 goals to 4. And after Hill was caught in a Kangaroo sandwich late in the term, the session ended in spot fires after an incident involving Harvey and Daniel Kerr.
Whack, and down goes Kerr, so that's not good for... Well, not good for Kerr right there. He's okay now, but not good for Harvey.
A cherry on top for Cox's milestone match.
Here he comes. Kick is on the way. Oh, how's that?
Chip.
Then the shuffle king Josh Kennedy put the boot in with 2 goals in 2 minutes.
It's the biggest lead of the game. North have thrown everything at them since half-time.
Nick Natanui the next to join the scorers list for the Eagles, before Shannon Hearn struck one long enough for it to be compared with golfer Nick Hearn.
Oh, he kicks it. Look at that. A kilometre. That wasn't a Sharon, it was a Titleist.
Kerr became West Coast's 13th different goal kicker as the records tumbled, including their biggest ever win against North and their highest score in a final.
Well done by Kennedy. Oh, this is extraordinary stuff.
A 9-goal quarter sent the Eagles fans riding a wave of expectation for next week. Full-time West Coast 24-18 162, North Melbourne 9-12-66.
It's all about finals now. It's a great honour to represent this club for so many times, but it's all about Collingwood this week and progressing through this final series.
Charles Christian, Big Pond Sport.